So Mara is looking for a second date update with a guy named Phil. I haven't even seen the email, so I have no idea where this is going. Mara, will you just fill us in and tell us how you met Phil and how the first date went, or the first meeting went, I guess I should say.
Okay, well, I met him at a Christmas party. I just thought, like, immediately, oh, he's a really nice guy. Like, it was one of those situations where I wasn't looking to meet anybody, so that's the thing that made me think, what everybody says might be true, like, oh, you'll meet someone when you least expect it.
So you're just hanging out with your friends, and how did he strike up a conversation? Like, were you just sitting there drinking punch or something, and he was like, hey, I'm Phil?
Well, we were kind of just, it was a group of people. Like, we were all talking. It was a party, and everybody kind of knew each other or knew somebody there, like friends of friends or whatever, and he just walked up to me, and he held mistletoe over my head, and he kissed me, and then he walked away.
Wow, that's bold.
It is bold.
Yeah, but I thought, okay, well, maybe he's kissing a lot of girls at the party, and he's that guy.
Yeah.
But then I watched him, and I never saw him kiss anybody else. So after a while, and then after a few drinks, too, I walked up to him, and I asked him where his mistletoe was. He laughed, and we started talking, and we basically spent the whole party together. We kind of made out a few times, but we didn't leave together at all.
Okay.
He got my number and called me the next day, and we talked for 3 hours on the phone the next day. So I don't know. I just feel like, who does that anymore?
Yeah, actually talks on the phone, right?
I know. So I thought, okay, there's definitely something there, right? And then he disappeared after that.
Man, that moved fast.
Did you ever go out on a date with him, or it was just this, making out at the party and talking on the phone a whole bunch?
No, it was just this cool night, and then talking on the phone for a while and getting to know each other, and then nothing. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Really.
And so was he at the party with anybody else, or it was just him and his...
No, he was there with a few friends. Like, his friends sort of know my friends. It was just kind of...
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know him, but I don't really know... I don't know enough people in between us to kind of be like, what's the deal?
Right.
We don't have a good person in common for me to find out,
Okay. Well, look, we'll just call him up and see what he has to say. Typically with these things, it's usually, a little alcohol. You seem like you're having a good time, and it's just kind of a one-time thing. But then you did say that you had a nice, long phone conversation afterwards. So,
which makes me wonder, what did you say
right.
that turned him off
in that 3 hours?
Are there any bombshells we need to know about ahead of time? Mara?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't think so. It was kind of basic stuff. We were just joking around, and how many brothers and sisters do you have? That kind of, it was just all that stuff.
Okay.
So it wasn't really, we didn't get into it too much. Nothing controversial, no conversation.
So you weren't like, hey, by the way, I'm a white supremacist.
Yeah.
All right, talk to you next time. Bye.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
All right, well, then we'll go ahead and call the guy.
Hello.
Hey, Phil.
Yes.
There he is. Phil, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102 Radio. How you doing, man?
Hey, Jeff and Jen. I'm doing good.
We never know what we're going to get when somebody answers the phone. Either they don't know who we are, they'll hang up. Sometimes they're mad. They don't want to hear from us.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they say very mean things.
They do. A lot of those calls, really, you never hear.
Right.
You only hear the good ones. But today, Phil, we are calling you for a second date update.
Oh, Jesus.
It started out so well. He was so happy to hear from us not 2 seconds ago. What happened?
Damn it. I guess I'm busted.
Well, busted. You didn't do anything wrong. We just want to know why you disappeared. She said you guys had this fun time at the Christmas party, and then you talked for an hour or 3 hours on the phone, and then what happened?
I don't want to go into too many details, but the long and short of it is I have a fiance. Sort of. I sort of have a fiance. We were engaged.
What?
We were engaged. I'm really not. Christ, I don't know what the hell we are now, but technically we're together.
Well, which is, are you together or are you not together?
All right, look, so she moved to Chicago for a job a year ago, and long distance sucks, you know that. And it wasn't going well, and, nothing was nothing was final, but anyway, she just was home for Thanksgiving, and And we talked, and then she came home again for kind of a pre-holiday visit, and things kind of got worked out. And so I guess we're on the good now. But God, like if any of her friends and family are listening right now, I did not cheat on her. I never have.
Yeah.
I talked to some girls. Yes, it's true, but I never cheated. So don't call her and start a bunch of shit and tell her about this.
My goodness.
I mean, I'll own up to it, obviously, but nothing happened.
Well, I just want to know what constitutes cheating, really.
By the way, Phil, Mara is on the phone with us.
What's cheating? Like making out? Because you did that. Putting your hands up my dress? You did that too. Letting a woman lick your balls?
Whoa.
Yes, you did that as well.
Oh, my.
Like, I can't believe you have a fiance. You're an asshole.
Whoa, you're a liar. Why are you saying all that shit? None of that happened. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I have a stain on my sweater to prove it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, come on.
Well, that sounds like more than making out.
What did she tell you guys?
She told us you guys just made out.
I said that we made out at a
made
party
out
and we
in
talked the
public.
next day, and I thought you were great at the time, and so I wanted to know where you were and, like, why you didn't call me back. So I did the radio thing that people do to find stuff out because you ghosted, and then you have a fiance? Like, who does that?
Can I just say something? I was never with her alone anywhere. We were in public
That's not.
kissing.
That is not
We were never
true.
alone. So if you lick my balls in
we
public,
went in the
you've got a
bathroom.
problem.
You don't remember going into the bathroom? Because I remember it. Why do you think I even would have gone on the radio? I wouldn't have gone on the radio for like a guy I kissed once and like talked to once. Like it was a little more.
Are
than
you
that.
sure?
Oh, okay. What? I mean, good luck to your fiance.
Wow, two completely different stories here.
Happy holidays.
Phil, this relationship you're in sounds exhausting. I mean, you're on again, you're off again. She's up in Chicago. I mean,
You're talking to other girls, making
Yeah.
out with other girls. You're on the phone for 3 hours.
I'm pretty sure she's talking to other guys.
well, I mean, that's all the more reason, man. I mean, it might be time to cut that one loose, don't you think?
I know. There's just.
But they were engaged.
I know. He said,
be
I
married.
kind of have a fiance. I'm like, that's either a you do or you don't thing.
I know. I realize how stupid it sounded coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot.
Daily.
You know? I didn't realize how stupid that was until I actually said it out loud.
Oh. I mean, I guess the good thing is I don't have to move. But that one's a little nuts, guys. I'm sorry about that.
I'm very sorry. I mean, Phil, we appreciate you, being candid in the spirit of trying to set the record straight.
Yeah, I honestly have nothing to hide. I would have hung up if I if I did. She's on the wacky pills, I think.
I'm still here.
Oh,
like
she's still here.
wacky pill.
Still on the
mean,
line.
This guy sucks. He doesn't get a pass because he's being honest. How does that make sense? He's admitting to being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's admitting to be a bag of dicks, and like he's okay. Like that's fine. And I'm the crazy
That's
one.
on her.
I don't think so.
Not saying you're crazy, not saying you're a liar. Phil's got his version of events. You had your version of events.
I think they both are believing what they're saying.
Really, though.
Oh, come on.
Believing what he's saying.
I believe
Are
her.
you kidding me?
I think I think he's lying because he totally got busted.
Well, here's the deal, guys. When we do Second Date Update, we have to consider the fact that we're asking people, we're calling people out of the blue like Phil. We're asking them to come on the show.
Yeah.
And there is an implied promise that we're not going to make him sorry for coming on. So, Mara, I apologize if it sounds like I'm being more sympathetic to Phil. I promise you I'm not. But part of that long game strategy is to not make him or any other person sorry that they agreed to come on Second Date Update. Because if the tables were turned and then we started dogging you on the radio, we'd never get anybody to take our calls.
Yeah. So, we're just doing our best to
Kind of
be.
ridiculous.
Listen, if everything you're saying is true and we have no reason to believe that it isn't true, that really sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm very sorry that happened.
Okay. Thanks. I guess.
I can only tell you what I know, guys.
Really, that's all we can ask.
Yep.
So, Phil, we appreciate you taking the call. Mara, we're very sorry. We're sorry that this is how it turned out.
Yep.
Okay.
Happy holidays.
Good luck.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.